being a host of the 5-Minute Success podcast. So how did that come about? Several things. One, my book had its first birthday last August 2017 and wanted a podcast for its birthday. And you say, wow, podcasts don't ask for books don't ask for podcasts for their birthday. The idea, though, did come from the book because the format of those components I just shared makes for a fantastic podcast. 5 minutes on, well, first of all, 5 minutes on the success story of the guest, which everybody loves to hear success stories and journeys. 5 minutes on commit to get leads, on how this high achieving professional gets business and prospects and lead generates. And then 5 minutes on consult to sell. How do you take the person, how do you convert? How do you take the person through the process, the client, the customer? And then 5 minutes on connect to build and grow. How do you take that out of just being the technician to an ongoing sustainable enterprise? There's a very well-known book by Michael Gerber called E-Myth Mastery. And the myth is that entrepreneurs go into business for themselves because they're really good at what they do. The challenge is that they are also business owners at the same time as they are entrepreneurs, and actually working on the business as much as they work in the business is how people go on to achieve greater level of success. And then the 5 minutes on success, thinking, activities, and vision, which leads to the sweet spot of success. So the podcast, it was most recommended, number one most recommended business podcast on Overcast. It achieved a high level of success quickly because I believe that resonates with the audience. We call them the successpreneurs. Successpreneurs, well, for one thing, they only have a limited amount of time, right? And so knowing that you're going to get in 5-minute segments in these little components, you're going to get a success story, commit to get leads, consult to sell, connect to build and grow, success seeking activities and vision, sweet spot of success in 25 to 30 minutes. That's a great run or most people's commute. And you asked me what one of the best episodes to date, and I would say Hal Elrod, because he has been so influential and instrumental in my success, in that setting me up with this great morning ritual, morning routine has led to even more success than I ever imagined. And so it was a real honor and a privilege and a pleasure to have Hal with the Miracle Morning on the 5-Minute Success podcast.